Hello friends, how are you? Friends, we all know who we are. Atoms, or you say protons, or you say neutrons, or you say particles, or you say quantas, whatever it is. We all know that we are knowing particles. And those knowing particles, when come in this form, they start manifesting. And sometimes, it is the call of the nature that this particular system made up of atoms has to do this thing every day in order for it to justify its role in the nature. So, how are we going to inspire everybody around us and in the world? Let's see how is the scene going on and how does Ashtavakra inspired and inquired from Raja Janak that how much has he understood himself, and therefore I'll first read it in Hindi and then I'll explain it in English, right? So what's going on? This is a dialogue going on between Raja Janak and Ashtavakra. Ashtavakra, you know what is he famous for, right? So he is, after giving him imparting him all the education about the self-knowledge, he is now asking him questions. So what does he say? निस्पृहं मानसम यस्य निराशय अपि महात्मन तस्य आत्मज्ञान तृप्तस्य तुलना केन जायते। जिस महात्मा का मन नैराश्य में, मोक्ष में भी सप्रिया नहीं रखता, उस आत्मज्ञान से तृप्त पुरुष की तुलना किससे की जाए। अष्टवक्र जनक से ऊंचे स्तर का प्रश्न करते हैं कि संसारी तो मृत्यु से भयभीत होते हैं, किंतु ज्ञानी को तो भयभीत नहीं होना चाहिए। भय इच्छा और वासना के छूटने से होता है, अन्यथा कोई भय नहीं है। वे कहते हैं ज्ञानी संसार की तो क्या मोक्ष की भी इच्छा नहीं करता। ज्ञानी संसार की तो क्या मोक्ष की भी इच्छा नहीं करता, राइट। वे कहते हैं ज्ञानी संसार की तो क्या मोक्ष की भी इच्छा नहीं करता। यदि उसने मोक्ष की भी इच्छा की तो वह भी उसकी वासना ही है, एवं जहाँ वासना है वहाँ मोक्ष नहीं है। इफ वी सेज दैट इवन इफ यू आर टॉकिंग ऑफ लिबरेशन एंड यू वांट लिबरेशन, वेयर डू यू वांट लिबरेशन फ्रॉम? दैट द सोल वांट्स टू बी इंडिपेंडेंट एंड डज नॉट want to serve the body anymore, and therefore that is called liberation. Or otherwise liberation is called that when within the lifetime you understand who you are, that is also liberation. So two kind of liberation people are looking for. So he says that जो बिना किसी प्रकार की इच्छा करते हुए केवल आत्मज्ञान से तृप्त हैं, केवल आत्मा का आनंद ही अनुभव कर रहा है, वही मुक्ति है। से He says that you are desireless and you don't need anything else because you are established in self-knowledge, and self-knowledge is nothing but it gives you happiness. So then you are liberated, right? मुक्ति से भी बढ़कर है। सेल्फ आत्मा का आनंद का जो अनुभव है वो मुक्ति से भी बढ़कर है। So you take liberation the way you want, but I take liberation that way, that once I know who I am, what I am, why I am, and I know that there's nothing but eternity manifesting through it, that's liberation, because then you don't feel the mortality. Otherwise you know that the body is mortal, but you also know that the one who's talking is immortal. So you know the whole cycle, and therefore you're happy, and therefore you're liberated, because you feel complete and fulfilled, right? So he says that ऐसे व्यक्ति की तुलना किसी से भी नहीं हो सकती। अष्टावक्र जनक से जानना चाहते हैं कि इसकी मोक्ष में सुप्रिया तो नहीं है। सो ही इज आस्किंग अष्टावक्र दैट हाउ फार हैव यू रीच्ड दैट स्टेज दैट यू फील दैट यू आर लिबरेटेड। सो नाउ when we are talking of this, we have seen that we know that we are awareness, we know that we are consciousness, we know that this is body, and we know the changes, we can feel the changes every day happening in the body, and we know that so many years ago, like 50 years ago, this was not like this, 25 years ago it was not like this, a day ago it was not like this. So whatever change is coming, you are observing that change, and after observing that change, you know that you are not the change, you are that eternal, that eternity which is feeling the change, which is observing the change within it. So whenever a change comes, you just welcome it, embrace it, keep looking at it, keep looking at it, and then according to your will, you can even change the change. How come? Because if you want certain things to be changed in the body, after all, mind over matter, then you can start giving guidance to the body. If you want your body to be healthy, then keep chanting, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm prosperous, and I'm gaining more and more health every day. Your cells will start listening to it, because this is a listening system. So therefore we inspire everybody who's in the form of a human being, जो भी है, right, जो भी है दुनिया भर में, we tell them that you are more than what the body is. You are unlimited, and with that, in that unlimited self, you contain everything: your sensation, thoughts, imagination, your feelings, your afflictions, your conflicts, or your peace and your happiness and your joy. Everything is within this tube, and you're the master of that. So if you are the master of that, consciously, what will you choose? I choose peace, joy, and happiness, and I don't mind inspiring everyone to know that they are the atoms, that they are the particles, and if you know how to govern your particles are not going to bother you. Okay? Your particles will go according to your will, your whims, and your wishes, and if you want this body to be retained, then you have to keep giving that feed inside, that okay, we have got karmas to be done. It's not that, I don't say that, if you have got karmas to be done, at that time you say that we are desireless. No, I am not, because I have got more karmas to do. So therefore I wish to retain this body for fulfilling its karmas, and therefore you're aware, your awareness of being aware, and you also know that you have to perform your karmas through the body. Therefore keep the body fit and fine, and inspire each other to remain as to who they are, because you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are the awareness of everything. Therefore you are the director. Under your guidance your body will flourish. That is what everybody said. Mahavir Jain, Mahatma Buddha, Jesus, or otherwise you talk of Guru Nanak, or you talk of anybody, you talk of Maharshi Mahesh Yogi, or you talk of so many number of sages, or anybody, or you talk of Rama, or you talk of Lord Krishna, they all knew that they are more than the bodies, that they are more than the limited being. They used eternity and all the elements to elevate human consciousness to that level at which level we should perform. Okay? Take care of yourself. Be happy and healthy. And I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Thank you so much. God bless you. Let's meet tomorrow.